This week, I'm collecting the Turret and Probot playset. And there's more about this playset than you think. We also play a trivia game that will test your knowledge about playsets. So let's go. Welcome back to the journey. And on this journey, I'm collecting all the playsets made from Kenner in between the years of 1977 and 1985. So if you want to go back and start from the beginning, you only have a couple episodes to catch up on. So it's just a quick binge while you fold laundry or clean your collection. You got this. Last week, I collected the Imperial attack base from HOTH. And this week, we're collecting the Turret and Probot playset. We're gonna go over the history of this playset, where I got mine, and for how much. And finally, we're gonna clean and restore this piece. But first, since this playset already comes with a nice little action figure, the Probe Droid, without looking at Google or looking at your collections, how many other playsets can you name that come with action figures inside the box? So if you wanna pause this video and write them all down, go ahead and do that. But if you're ready, then let's go. Number 1, the Death Star Space Station, 1978. If you wrote down the Dianoga Trash Monster, then you're on the right track. The Dianoga Trash Monster came inside the box and was featured as a play option in the trash compactor, complete with foam and a compressing door. Number 2, the Star Wars Cantina Adventure Set, 1978. This was only available through the Sears catalog, and it came with 4 action figures: Walrus Man, Greedo, Hammerhead, and the Blue Snaggletooth, who was only released in 1978 and then was replaced by the smaller Red Snaggletooth for the 1979 release. Number 3, the Land of the Jawas action playset. The only version of this playset to get an action figure was for the Sears Canada version, which came with the Jawa. That should have been the case with all of them, but those Canadians know what's up. Number 4, Droid Factory, 1979. This one may be up for debate, but when you get the Droid Factory, you get the chance to make so many droid combinations, but specifically, you get to make your own R2 unit, which I liked so much, I even included it in my loose collection as an R2-D2 variant. Number 5, HOTH Ice Planet Adventure Set. In a reissue in 1980 with a yellow sticker, this playset would have come with a free Imperial Stormtrooper in HOTH battle gear, but the Canadians had to up the ante and offer this with 3 free action figures. Number 6, the Cloud City playset, 1980. A Sears exclusive to help sell action figures, this one came with 4: Han Solo and Bespin outfit, Lobot, Dengar, and the Ugnaught. In Canada, this playset was sold with different figures. The already mentioned Han Solo and the Ugnaught were included, but now Lando Calrissian and Boba Fett were also included. Once again, Canada showing off. Number 7, Turret and Probot playset, 1981. We already mentioned in the Probot, but we're going to talk about this one a little bit later. Number 8, the Rebel Command Center Adventure Set, 1981. Another Sears exclusive to help sell more action figures, this one came with 3 action figures: Luke Skywalker in HOTH battle gear, AT-AT Commander, and the Sensor Scope R2-D2. If you got this set in Canada, the figures came inside black blister cards in which the AT-AT Commander was labeled as General Veers. Number 9, the JABBA the HUTT Dungeon Action Playsets from 1983 and 1984. Another Sears exclusive offer. This playset was released twice and with slightly different features, and each time they were released with 3 different action figures. In 1983 with Claytu, Nikto, and 88. And then in 1984 with the yet unreleased Power of the Force figures in Barada, Amanaman, and EV-99. Number 10, the JABBA the HUTT Action Playset, 1983. This comes with 2 exclusive figures in JABBA the HUTT and Salacious Crumb. But when you break all of these down, when you talk about exclusive figures and the only way to get these figures is to buy the playsets, then the only real exclusive figures are JABBA, Salacious, the Probot, the Dianoga Trash Monster, and if you want to include the R2-D2 from the Droid Factory, that's okay too. Some collectors might say the Blue Snaggletooth, but you can't use the name exclusive with the Blue Snaggletooth, as you can also get this out of the Sears catalog in a 2-pack with Greedo. So did you get this list right? And were there any that you didn't know about? Any that I forgot? Let us all know down there in the comments. And if you're enjoying the content so far, please hit the like button. That does support the channel. And also, please consider subscribing. And please visit the PadawanCollector.com, where you can see blogs, bonus material, and you can visit the Collector Depot for accessories that you may need for your collection. So let's review the Turret and Probot playset made from Kenner.
doing? An Imperial Probot is searching for the rebel base.
It's Kenner's Turret and Probot Playset. You have to put it together.
Released in 1981 for the Empire Strikes Back line of toys, it was one of the playsets to feature an exclusive figure in the Probe Droid.
And knockout.
It first retailed for $10.99 in 1980, which with inflation would be worth $32.75 in today's money. The box front art depicts a scene with the playset and action figures, and the top and bottom depicts close-up scenes of the playset and its features. And the sides have actual stills from the movie, which is a rarity in these Kenner boxes, but it was a way for the child or parent to remember the scene where this Probot came from. There is a variant for the US release, and that comes in the title of the playset. The other variant name has the title spelled as Turret/Probot Playset. So how much are these worth on the secondary market today? You can find loose complete examples in great shape for prices ranging from $85 to $130, and in an open box with complete contents for prices ranging from $200 to $350, with mint and sealed box grails not being sold that often, as there was only one example sold on eBay in 2022 for $1,000. And a graded example was sold in 2021 for $843.70 at a 70 grade. I happened to find a great example while I was at the ICCC toy convention in Nashville from a seller that I had bought from many times before, Ryan L. And he sold it to me for $100. So why on the low end? Well, it's missing some items. I am missing some stickers for it that aren't on the item, and if they weren't applied, I'm also missing the unused sticker sheet. And I'm missing the original cardboard inserts, the Kenner Mini Empire Strikes Back catalog as well. But what I do have is the original instruction sheet. Also inside the box is one white plastic molded snow base, one turret base with attached door, one turret cannon with the lid latch attached to it, and one Probot. The original came inside a baggie, but mine was loose in the box with no baggie. First, lay the base down on a flat surface. Place the turret base into the designated space and turn it into place until the 3 base pegs lock into place. The top turret cannon fits on top of the base and makes a clicking sound when it swivels around. You can open the hatch lid to fit action figures that will fit in this hole. A Man-O-Man may not fit, but then again, a Man-O-Man is smart enough not to visit an ice planet. The turret base door opens to house action figures inside and includes one peg for secure display. There are several pegs included in the mold for display options. The Probot comes disassembled originally, but all parts snap together, and once assembled, you can place the Probot on the white plastic stand, and there's a notch at the bottom of the Probot where the legs attach. All the legs on the Probot move, and the head swivels, and once on the white stand, you can place an action figure on the lever located in between the turret and the white stand. Moving this lever will activate a swivel feature, and moving the lever all the way will cause the Probot to fall off the stand, simulating battle. The bottom features mechanism is pretty cool to see how the toy engineers at Kenner figured out how to make this durable and have the child never have to set the bottom mechanism up in order for the battle feature to work. It was just set and play. Now to clean this playset, since the sticker base has no stickers applied, I used warm water and a soft bristled toothbrush to take all the dirt and smudges off. Whenever you get these old vintage toys, you want to give them a good clean. Some of these have dust buildup that can be acidic over time and cause the plastic to break down faster than it should. After you wash the base, let it air dry away from direct or indirect sunlight, and you can do the same for the turret base. But for the turret cannon and the Probot, I used a combo of canned air to get the hard places, and then I used fragrance-free wipes to get the dirt off. Then I let this air dry again out of direct or indirect sunlight. When it's all clean and dry, it's good to be put back into the box. And I also picked up this custom acrylic case to further protect it. And I think this playset is one of the essential playsets for a collector to own. It shows an iconic scene from the movie, and it offered kids like me back in the 80s hours upon hours of play with a durable toy that has stood the test of time. And if you get one playset from The Empire Strikes Back, I would highly suggest this one. So let's cross this playset off our list that we got at the ICCC Toy Convention in Nashville from Ryan L. for an even $100 and in a beautiful box. The acrylic I got from Ian's Display Accessories for $60.
To help me keep creating content like this, please become a YouTube channel member. With membership starting as low as 99 cents a month. You'll get early access to videos before the public does, members-only live streams, extra entries into all giveaways, and special member shoutouts. Just hit the join button below the screen, and welcome to the Academy.
So let me know what you thought of this week's episode, and let me know what playset I should be hunting for next. I am thinking about going on a wild hunt, but I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And I wanna show you what I look for, how I see if the playset's complete, and how I do my homework when I'm out and about in the wild hunting for toys. But for next week's episode, I get a playset that's gonna make your jaw drop because of how special the contents are inside and how they're packaged. They are just so pristine. So come back next week to check that out as I continue my journey to collect the entire set of the 1977 to 1985 playsets made from Kenner. But if you found this video interesting, please hit that like button. That does support the channel. And if you want to see more Star Wars and collecting content from me, then please consider subscribing. And also hit that notification bell so you know when episodes go live. I post videos every Sunday with bonus content throughout the week. And as always, my friends, thank you, and I will see you next time.
If you're new to the channel, check out the welcome video, or just check out the next episode. And please subscribe if you want to follow the journey. And remember, there is no shame in being a Padawan.